I am super excited to show you this house today. It's brought to you by my good friend Robert Kalin out of my market center, and I'm at a location called Vibe. Vibe is one of the newer developments in Palm Springs, and in fact it's one of the last developments in Palm Springs where a gate was permitted. So there isn't a guard, you have a code that you use to get in, but it is so central. I am walking distance to the airport terminal. I can go up Barristo a few blocks and I'm at the cultural center. I can keep going and I'm right downtown. It's an amazing location. That they have a central community pool, clubhouse, and spa. The spa, in fact, has handicap access, so there is a winch to lower someone that might be incapable of going down the stairs by themselves. So it's great. And those aren't common. I can think of a number of developments that are older here in the desert that haven't gone to the expense of doing that. Centralized mailboxes enable you to pick up your mail when you need to or want to without a postman going inside. Individual mailboxes are really a thing of the past. When it was done, there were two developers that came in here. One did single family homes and the other did condominium townhouses in these 4 building pods. So in the case of the condominiums, they are attached to one another. The single family dwellings stand completely separate. They're incredibly private. As you'll see, I'll come in the gate that's right behind me to a courtyard. This model has what's known as a casita, so little house. In other words, a structure that's independent of the main house for guests, an office, that sort of thing. And it consists of a bedroom or a principal room and a bathroom and a closet. They're amazing. And then we're going to go into the main house where it's a very open architecture system. I can't wait to show it to you. Follow me in. As we come in the gate, off to my right is the casita door. I'll step in there first. So this is set up as an office for these owners. You can see the closet's empty, they've moved out. But it gives you an idea of how you can use this space. Step into the bathroom. Very contemporary. Swing around this way, you've got a nice light, bright window that looks out to the street, and then this shower unit. And that is a large shower. You've got clear story windows up there, very high ceilings in here. And then as I come back around, I'll show you that there's carpet on the floor in this bedroom. And it looks out at that pool, sort of a peekaboo view for you. I'm gonna take you out there next. Simply point out that there's a window there, that shade is down. I'll go up and show you that in the ceiling, they do have speakers. And there is a center fixture, so if you wanted to add a fan, an overhead light, that's easy to do. So stepping back out the casita door, I'm gonna turn to my left and show you that's the gate that I came in. It leads to the street. On the other side of this wall is the garage. And let me show you this sweet spa. I mean, that's at least 10 people, right? Come around here, you've got this low perimeter wall. And off that away is very likely your equipment for the pool. Come around this way and you see fire pit. It's glorious for cool winter nights. And off to this side, there's a bit of a path that leads towards the back. If you have pets, that's ideal. And then you've got this air conditioning unit here that services this floor. Back toward the front door. And I'm gonna take you inside. Give you just a moment to take it in. You'll see they've got this ceramic tile on the floor that is intended to look like wood. It's actually very convincing. These have been done very well over the last few years. Kitchen, wide open, dining area. There is a primary suite on this floor and there's a suite upstairs. I'll take you to that in a moment. I'm gonna come around this way. There's the front door that I just came in. And then circling around this way, you've got an interior fireplace. They've hung a television set over the fireplace. And then you've got sliders that go out to the patio, clear story windows, and then these high ceilings. Again, I'm gonna guess 14 feet. Come around this way. They have it set up with movie style chairs, theater style chairs. And here's something I wanna note about the television set. In our contract, the standard contract includes the bracket that's used to mount a television set, but not the television set or the sound system. So if that's something you want, you have to write it into the contract. Don't assume that it's just gonna be here when you show up on moving day. Let me take you into the kitchen. Really well-appointed kitchen, lots of space, this giant island. Off to the side here, you've got kind of a landing space right there for electronics, notebooks, a purse, a briefcase as you come in the door. In the background there, you see the pantry. I'll take you in there in just a moment. And you've got a 5-burner gas stove. Isn't that great? Plus this beautiful backsplash. And then above, a vented hood. That'll take air and exhaust outside. Come around this side, you've got your dishwasher down here, right in the island. That's perfect. Large kitchen sink. And this sort of industrial faucet. And if you can imagine yourself here doing a few dishes, maybe a washing breakfast dishes, seeing what the kids are doing in the other room, maybe the grandkids, or folks over at the dining room table, you are not out of the action by being over here. And then come around this way. You've got your refrigerator there, centrally located, and double oven. One of these is probably a microwave, if I had to guess. Sure enough, upper is a microwave, and then below you've got your electric oven. And then a pantry. It's brilliant. You've got tons of room here. And in fact, if for some reason you chose to vacation rental this house, this might be a place where you'd put a lock on the door so that you could keep some personal items in it. And by vacation rental, I want to make sure you understand that I'm talking about something that's more than 28 days or at a minimum of 28 days. You're not going to get away with a week here, a weekend there. That's not permitted in this development. This massive staircase. Look at the volume of this. Love it. I'll go through the dining room and just circle around here so that you can get perspective from this corner. Take in the living room over there. So light and bright. I'll tell you, it's about 11:30, quarter to 12 in the morning, and I'm just seeing nothing but light in here. And that's despite the fact that we have the overhead lights on. I think even without the overhead lights, this would be a very bright space. So from here, I have 3 choices. One, I can go down the hall that way to the primary suite on this floor. I can go to my right, which is to the powder room and the garage, or I can go this way to the staircase. I'm gonna take you around this way first, and here's the powder room. Very similar in aesthetic to the casita. And you've got a window there, mirror. You've got another landing spot here so that when you come in from the garage, you have a place to drop your keys, your hat, your coat, whatever it is you're bringing in. And then you've got this large 2-car garage. And the lights are on a timer, so they went off on me. But over there, you'll see your on-demand water heater. That side door leads to the side of the house where trash can live. Your electrical panel is right there. And then in this case, they have yet to put in the epoxy coat, but you could do that and add value. One thing I want to point out about this garage door is that it is insulated. Love an insulated garage door. It helps keep your unit cooler. And I would say in this case, that's an eastern facing side. So you might get some morning sun that's bringing in some heat, but it's not the same as an afternoon. So let me do this. I'm gonna circle around this way. And before I take you upstairs, I'm gonna go over to the primary suite. At At the end of this hall, you have storage for linen and whatnot, towels and such. You get your own laundry room. Washer and dryer fit perfectly there. By doing side by side, it gives you the chance to have all this upper cabinet space and then a laundry sink, just like downtown. And I'll point out as well, appliances are not necessarily included, so those also have to be on your contract if you want to have them with the sale. So here's the primary suite. I'm focused on the floor, so it's carpeting. A very nice sort of industrial grade carpeting. This is that side patio that we caught a glimpse of when I brought you down that hallway over there, that exterior walkway next to the building off the pool. That is a king size bed, and this is a large room. You can easily have nightstands on either side of it, and from this side, you have plenty of room for a bureau, hutch, an armoire, and this is set up for a television set. So if you like to have a TV mounted in your bedroom, you're ready to go there. Around this side, here are two closets. One on this side, not brilliant. Lots of storage here, hooks and whatnot. Two bars, plenty of room. And then on this side, you've got a second closet. Very similar setup. It's unlikely you're going to be arguing over space if you have a mate. You can each get your own closet. And then from here, we go into the bathroom. And this is the primary suite bathroom. So from here, nice cabinetry over here. This is a spacious room. Large shower with this porcelain tile that's done to look like marble. Love that. And then you've got your double vanity on this side of the room. And if you'll notice, and I'm gonna take you around to this side again to show it to you. Underneath the cabinet, they have floor lighting. So that can serve as a nice night light. It's on this side too. For some indirect lights, you don't have to have all the lights on. And then you got a private water closet on this side of the room. Isn't that sweet? I'm also gonna point out these 4-panel doors. It's a contemporary take on a craftsman style, but it really looks smart. And then the contemporary way of doing doorways now is without any casing around them. So this is casingless. And I'll just show you the whole shebang here. And that's consistent throughout the entire house. So I'm gonna go around this way. I'll walk back fairly quickly so I can take you upstairs. You come up, it's the same grayish, green, sage color carpet. I look down, I can see over the railing here. I'm gonna point out this view. You think you can see the mountains there. That's something. And then coming around this way, you've got another space for an office. If say you're using the casita space for a bedroom, this could easily have a desk. No one's really gonna see it from down below. And then you got guest quarters up here. Another king size bed, which is awesome. Room's a little bit smaller than the one downstairs. And then you've got this balcony here. And as you can see, 2 chairs, so there's actually space. Across the street, you see the townhomes that I referenced earlier. And then into the bathroom, you've got a beautiful shower over here. Window, nice and bright. Your vanity is over here. Water closet. And then just in case you didn't think there weren't enough closets in this house, this is enormous. I mean, for a guest closet. Now, obviously this could be storage for any number of things. In fact, if you really didn't need it, this could be an office. You've got a beautiful window up there, so you're not in this dark space. And you might actually have to do a built-in across this wall, but I'd be perfectly happy in this room as an office if I needed it. And then as I come around here, I'll just take you over to the window very quickly. You can see right there the centralized mailboxes, and you see how the townhomes are set up. And I am actually pointing in the direction of the terminal, the airport terminal, so that's just due east of us. And then I'll take you back downstairs. Hopefully this gives you a good perspective of the entire place. And we're back into the kitchen. That concludes my tour of 515 Vibe Way here in the beautiful Vibe development in Central Palm Springs. My name is Jason Allen. I'm a realtor and a real estate planner based in Palm Springs, serving the entire Coachella Valley. I want to thank my good friend Robert Kalin for giving me the opportunity to see his listing here in Palm Springs, primarily because we have so few listings and it's such a great house. When I have the opportunity to do a courtesy showing, I like to make that happen. If you'd like to see this house in person or any house in the Valley, I'd love to have a conversation with you. Or if you'd like to list your house and have a tour like this done, again, I'd love to have that conversation. From all of us at Palm Springs, Keller Williams, thank you for being with me this afternoon, and I'll see you again soon.